Hello YouTubers, this is Whiskey Alpha 2 Baker, Mike Baker, and I'm working on a Drake TR4 today, and I found a product that helped me a lot. And as usual, my usual disclaimer is I've got no financial interest in this company whatsoever. I found out about them by watching a YouTube video, and it came up as during the commercial. And I usually hit skip the ads or skip the ad button, but this intrigued me. It's called Bondic, B-O-N-D-I-C. It's not a super glue, it's a plastic. When you squeeze this tube, the plastic solution comes out the tip, and then it's dried by pressing either side of this button. This is the hardening agent. It's a UV light. I place it about 1/8 inch away from whatever it is I want to join, and I held it for about a minute on either side of the wafer switch, and it bound it back together. Now, this is the switch that was giving me the problem right here. I was getting all kinds of sparking and arcing noises. I checked the high voltage and some other stuff, and I couldn't come up with anything. Well, when I took a closer look, while I was cleaning the switch, I noticed that it was broken. In this spot here, and in this spot right here. These two contacts were swinging in the breeze. They were occasionally making contact with the switch, and then they weren't. And that was the problem. So I have used Bondic before on my TR7, some broken plastic parts, and it worked like a dream. Well, that's one of the uses it's advertised for, joining plastic. But this stuff here is, I believe it's like, it's like a masonite type material. That's not the name of it, but the name of this material, this wafer, escapes me right now. It's not Bakelite. I forget what it's called, but it doesn't matter at this point. All your Drakes have these type of switches, and a lot of your older radios have these type of switches. Now, I had a replacement wafer here, but I would have to unsolder all these connections and then pull the shaft through the front of the radio. Yikes, that sounded like a hell of a lot of work. So I thought there must be another way. Well, I have tried like Duco cement and those other glues, and I've even tried some epoxy without a whole lot of success. They're entirely too messy, and they're hard to control in these small environments here. So I figured I had the Bondic, and I would give it a shot. Well, I'll tell you what. I applied it here, and on the back side of the crack, over here on the front, and over here on the back side of the crack. And you got to make sure that you take the time to line this switch up properly, because once this stuff sets, that's it. So I had it all set up. I looked it over a couple times. I thought, okay, that's it. Put a couple drops here. You don't have to go nuts. I put a couple drops, a drop or two here on the back side, here, and on the back side, back in here. Well, I hit it with the UV light. I was about 1/8 inch away, and I did it for a minute on this side and a minute over here, maybe 40 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that, a minute. I did it here and here. And now, before, this thing used to flop in the breeze. Guess what? Solid as a rock now. So, if you've got a broken wafer switch, I strongly suggest this product. It may help you. It's done a miracle job for me. I really didn't expect it to work, to be honest with you, but it has. As I say, I have no financial interest in this company. When I was first introduced to it by the ad, it was buy two, get one free, so I went for it. It was somewhere around 15 or 20 bucks. I've seen it advertised, a single injector, anywhere from $9 to right up to $22 for some kind of advanced kit or whatever. But if you've got a broken wafer switch and all the pieces are still there and it looks like it could be glued together, this is the stuff for you. But this is not a glue. It's a bonding agent, and it's mostly made for plastic. But they say it will work on anything. Well, all I've got to say is it worked like a dream on my TR4 switch. Thanks for your kind attention, and please take care.